Hi everyone! Welcome back to part 2 of my craft space tour. Alright, this time around, I'm gonna show you my home, office, and craft area as well. Okay, so this is actually found in a corner of my bedroom. Okay, so on one side is my craft table. Okay, and then I have several bookshelves at the back or on the sides, and this is my work area. Okay, beside this is actually where my bedroom, where I sleep. So let's start with my craft table on this side of my room. Okay, so this is actually an old, like a breakfast table. Okay, that we had when my kids were young, which I eventually turned into a craft table many years ago as well. So it's nice because you can it actually has a part here when you can actually fold this down, so it doesn't take up much space, but I normally don't do that anymore. So I have two chairs here, small bar stools that when friends or my kids want to join me for crafting, or they need to do their crafting for their homeschool, that's where they sit. Okay, so on the other hand, there's also a kitchen towel holder, so which is very useful because when I do my mixed media techniques, especially when I do scrapbooking or card making. Okay, and then so I have that's the stool where I sit on when I do my crafting. Okay, and then of course I have this glass media mat. Okay, and this is my caboodle turnaround tool case. Okay, so it has several of my most used punchers and brushes and scissors, and even my room sprays and my mosquito spray. Sometimes there are mosquitoes that somehow get inside the room, so there you go. Okay, and underneath this table, okay, so you have 1 2 3 4 layers. Okay, so on the topmost drawer, okay, of this one, okay, it says calligraphy. Okay, all right. Okay, so I put all my calligraphy stuff. Actually, I'm not into calligraphy really. Most of these are really my daughter's. She's the one into calligraphy. Okay, but I just place them all of it here, so it's centralized. So if they need it, it's just here. Okay, so these are watercolors, Mr. Martin PH, and these are different India inks, pen cleaners, and stuff. Again, ink holders and pen holder. This is a very cute one I got from Hey Cassie. Okay, all right. So that's on the first drawer. Okay, so the second drawer has my different calligraphy pen nibs. Okay, and then pen holders. Okay, and other calligraphy stuff as well, and some chalks, and again additional nibs. Okay, and then on the third one, you just have I have here some what do you call this, backgrounds for photography, and some other stuff I use for the office. And finally, at the bottom, I have where I store my beading stuff, and then I have my score pal here, and I have my bead tray, and okay, my wiper. Okay, and then I have my heat tool and other beading stuff. Okay, at the bottom. Okay, so I just simply put it like that. Alright, so on this part, okay, so there's two bigger doors that open the cabinet. Okay, so there are two layers. Okay, so as you can see. Okay, so on the topmost layer, okay, so you can see that I've pulled out I have here my Happy Planner puncher, disc puncher. Okay, because For the system that I use for planning for my business and homeschooling, I use a happy planner because I can add or remove pages as I want to. So this is very often used, so it's always here, so I can easily pull it out. Okay, and then at the back, okay, are different bins. These are bins normally used for refrigerator organizing, but I use them to store my stamps and other stuff. So in this tray, you can this is where I put all the things that I need to currently supposed to do layouts or cards on. Okay, so there. Okay, so meaning these are fairly new items. Okay, when I say fairly new, it can be like yesterday up to like 3 months ago or more so. All right. Okay, and then this is where I store my Altenew stuff. So my Altenew dies and stamps are here and not in my other craft area because most of the time I stay here. And I use Altenew stuff most of the time. I'm so in love with this product. Thanks to Nanette of My Lasting Impression that, you know, she introduced us to this product and how to actually make use of all of this. Okay, again, this is not something that I've, you know, gotten just like now. This has been years. Okay, years po yan. Okay, so, and then, here, okay, another pull-out basket that contains also Altenew stuff. So most of the ones here are dies and stamps, and this one is mostly dies and stencils, Altenew as well. Okay, and this is a basket that contains a bunch of different branded dies and stamps. And then at the back is a bead tray for my beading. Okay, and then on the bottom layer, you have okay, so this is again the brands that I mostly use, so they're here. Okay, so this is my Mama Elephant stuffies. Both dies and inks are there. I mean dies and stamps are there. And this is my Dynamics or my favorite things. Okay, and this one is my generic dies, and this is where my stamps from my scrapbooking days are, the big ones. Okay, mostly Technique Tuesday is on this one, and then the big dies from Lawn Fawn and Purple Fashion are here. Okay, so that's how I store them here underneath. So it's like that. Okay, on the other side of my home office is my actual workspace. Okay, so what's here? Okay, so let's start. Okay, on the leftmost, facing my desk, I have here my pigment printer. Okay, and then my mini vac, which is so very useful, especially when I'm crafting or I'm doing a lot of work or project, because it really gets messy, and you know about that. So I can easily just pull it out and then vacuum it off, and then there. Okay, so it's very fast and I love it. Okay, and then this one is on top of table. Okay, that's supposed to be actually a side table for the bed, that I used it for my office now. And then it has a pull-out table like that. So if I need to put like stuff here, okay, I can. Okay, and the first drawer, okay, contains basically all of these things are for my office stuff. So I have here post-it notes, staple wires, paper clips, and then additional inks for my printer, envelopes, and then some paste. Okay, and then on the other side are again supplies. Okay, so I have my photo paper, an additional scientific calculator, some old phones, and other stuffies. Okay, finally at the bottom, okay, is where I put my collection of eyewear. okay, and other what do you call this, stuff I use also for the office. All right, okay, so this is my work table. So underneath you can see that I have my AVR, and then that small black thing, okay, that is actually a Wi-Fi speaker, okay, that I use sometimes during my online classes. I use several computers, and some of my computers are quite old, so the audio is not really that okay anymore. So to better hear my students, so I turn that on. Okay, so beside the table, okay, is a cart, okay, where I put my different planners, and these albums are actually my completed December daily 2020, thanks to Scrap and Stash and my crafty friends Tracy, Ayin, Lovey, Rama, B. Okay, they were the ones. Did I mention Ayin? Of course, and Tracy. Okay, they were the ones who made me, who were with me. Okay, so from December 1 to 31, we worked on this together, and I'm able to finish. So in the future, I will post a YouTube channel about that one. I mean, a YouTube video about that one. So I have here, you know, the stuff I normally use. So I have a mini staple, okay, a bone folder, and other pens and markers. Okay, on the side, okay, something's hanging. So it's a to-do list. Normally, I use that for my son. So he wants everything naka-schedule. So I give that to him, and then he follows it to the T. And this one also, so when I need to do something, so I write it down over there. Okay, as a reminder, because I'm very forgetful. Even I have all these planners and stuff, I still forget. Okay, and then some of my other planners, so I have planners for everything. So this is for my business, this is for my tutorial center, this is for my crafty stuff, and this is for my faith journaling. This one is also for my faith journaling and other stuffies. Okay, so now let's go to my table. Okay, so to the right of my table, okay, my table pala, it's actually really nice, no? I got it from Landers so many years ago. I don't know if they still have it, but it was on sale. So I got it, I think, only for, I think, around less than 5,000 pesos. For the quality and the look, it's really nice. It even has this, you know, at the back where all the wires can be hidden. Okay, so okay, going back. So on the right, I have I love rose gold. So I have this set of office thingies that I use. So I have here, you know, thumbtacks, paper clips, okay, bigger clips. What do you call this? Staple, and then the staple wire remover. Okay, and all inside this rose gold wire basket thing. Okay, and then I have here a letter L, which was gifted to me by a dear friend. Okay, Aries. Okay, Rondain Escueta, from when we were still in our early days of scrapbooking many decades ago. Okay, and then this is a laser printer, okay, so which I use when I do wedding invitations or various invitations, okay, or when I want to do a toner foiling. That's where I print the stuff. Okay, so basically in front of me is my big desktop computer. Okay, so I normally use this when I do editing and when I have to do projects. So it's, you know, I can, because it has a bigger space and it has the programs that I need. Okay, so underneath it are my post-it notes, okay, so that I actually really use on a daily basis, and then an internet and password log notebook, because as I said, my memory is always failing me nowadays, so I need that. And then my handy dandy calculator, okay, and then of course keyboard and the mouse, and then this nice, okay, my daughter actually introduced me to this one. she asked me to buy and said, oh, it looks nice, so I also got one for myself. It's very cheap. Okay, and then also I put my laptop beside it. Okay, so it also has this like that, the laptop holder. Okay, that you can adjust the height. Okay, so this is I think almost everybody has this now. So it's nice because you know, sometimes your computer, especially if you use it the whole day, gets too hot. So if it's elevated like that, so the air can actually circulate better, and you can actually really you know, if the table is a little bit low, so you can adjust. Okay, and so your neck is not gonna be painful. And then on top of it, okay, I have my most used printer. It's my Epson L360. Okay, so for almost everything I use that, because the ink is a continuous ink system, so it's cheap. Okay, and then I have an Epson labeler on the side. Okay, so basically that's it for my office table. By the way, look at the chair. Okay, this is my chair. It's nothing really special about it. It's just a regular office chair. But this one, okay, it's like a blanket or a shawl that I got from Miss Fian de Castro as part of her faith kit in December 2020, and it's really nice. See, it reminds me of a rainbow. Okay, and then of course God's promises. Okay, now to the side of both my office desk and my crafting table on this side of my room, you can see several white movable carts. Okay, and then at the back is a bookshelf. So for those who know Mommy Lala, they know that I really love books. Not just me, my children as well. So we really have quite a number of books, not just here but also in our center. So the ones here, I've arranged my bookshelves. So on this side are all my crafty, okay, books, okay, that are found inside my bedroom. Okay, from this side up to there, okay, here there's a little bit of my faith books or Christian books. Okay, and then additional crafty books on that side, and everything else are business related or internet related books or for social media. All right, so now these three cards, okay, so these three cards are arranged based on their purpose. Okay, so actually there's another card at the back, okay, which contains some of books that are for business. So when I need to do some things for my business, so like mayor's permit and other legal stuff are at the back. Okay, so on this card, okay, so the thing I like about using cards like this, and that's why it's just on this side of the table of the room, is because I can actually easily pull them out and bring them to anywhere I want. Okay, either near my craft table or near my office table, so it doesn't matter, I can easily pull them out. Okay, so this is not an IKEA Raskog cart. Okay, this cart I got from Landers again. I don't remember what it's called because it's been so long ago. But then, and then this cart, the small baskets that hang on it, these ones are actually IKEA ones. Okay, I got from Lasting Impression, fairly cheap. I think just 100 pesos or something close to that. Okay, so what I do is I put my you've seen in the past video of my other craft room that I have there an acrylic container where I have most of my pens. Okay, so my other pens that I use more often, okay, are actually here. Okay, so these are my Zig Clean color. Okay, so because it has it's a very what do you call this, useful in the sense that you can use it for watercolor, regular coloring, so that's why it's here. Okay, and these are my jelly rolls, and then some other pens that have gotten like a Sharpie gotten included into it. Okay, and then these are mostly fine liners. Okay, and these are art line sticks, mostly for my children. Okay, and then gel pens. Okay, and these are Faber-Castell Pit Artist pen. I am not good at calligraphy, but this pen, with this pen, somehow I can, you know, at least make a decent one. Okay, and then I have additional, you know, pens. Okay, most of the pens for Tombow are actually in my acrylic container at my other craft area, but I just pulled some that I actually use more often. Okay, so you see that there are baskets on top, okay, are inside the layers of the cards. Okay, so this is actually I use for there. I have 2 baskets for planners. Okay, so because I have a lot of planners and I often go through it daily. Okay, so the one on top are actually the stamps. Okay, so the first one is mostly for my faith journaling. Okay, so these are for my faith journaling. Okay, and then this one are where I put my stickers for journaling. Okay, again, I'm gonna go through that in another video. Okay, and then on the second area, so I will just remove first. See, that's a thing also with the system. Now, if I need this, I'll just remove it, and then after I just put it back. So it lessens the clutter. Okay, so underneath, okay, so you see I have here. Okay, so see, you can easily slide it out like that. So it's really very nice. Okay, so this is okay, emoji liner I got from during what do you call that, Manila International Book Fair several years ago. So it's like a tape, and then it has decorations. So it's a deco rush. It's called the deco rush. So this one has stars. This one has bears. This one has hearts. So you can use it if I am not, you know, very creative. So I just use that. I don't feel very creative. All right. So this is my Kokoryo pens. Okay, and then these are stamps for faith journaling as well. Okay. So on the second basket, okay, I have my illustrated faith stuff. Okay, and then some stamps again, additional stamps. Okay, so finally at the bottom, okay, so I'll remove again. Okay, is okay, again, pens. Okay, so this time around, these are my Sharpies and my Faber-Castell. Okay, and then again some other pens. Okay, so again I will try to do a more detailed craft cart video in the future. Okay, so here on the side, okay, is no, it's not a We Are Memory Keeper. It's an American craft stickers. It's an alphabet alignment guide. So I use, like, if I want to do a little bit of, you know, on my titling, if you want to make it into a wave like that, so it's even for those who are a little bit OCD. Okay, so this is by Diane Reevely. Okay, so it's for a mixed media thingy for planners as well. And then my Neo Color 2. Okay, I just have 15 because it's a bit pricey. Okay, and then again other stuff that I have on the side, like this one is I got from Minnesota. From Muji actually, which is a paper shredder. It's very cool. Okay, and then also this one for bullet journaling. Okay, so let's try the other side. So on the other side, it has baskets like that. Okay, so I have here additional markers, and then wonton in my wonton in a million collection. They're very cute. Actually, I got this because of my daughter. She's the one who actually 1 in a million. So it's there. And then double-sided tape, and then some what do you call this, color pencils and other pens. Okay, so that's what's in this cart. Okay, so again, it's mostly for journaling. Okay, so as I said, you can easily just put it back. Alright. Okay. Alright, like so. Okay, so the next card we have here is again for my journaling. So on top, you would see my different stickers that I used for decorating my planner. If I don't use stamps, I either use stamps or stickers because my handwriting is really very bad. Okay, so in between, I have my gelatos. Okay, that I placed in a container like this that I got from Daiso. Okay, so you see it has stickers that says JCC because sometimes during before the lockdown, I also bring that and share it with my other Joyful Crafter Club members if they want to use it. Okay, and then on the side of the top drawer, you have here containers that are magnetic. Okay, that you can easily snap onto it. So I have in each one different stuff. Okay, so like this are different clips. Okay, and then you have fabric stickers. Okay, so different metal frames, and then paper clips, shaped paper clips. Okay, and then additional pens. Okay, and then again on the second layer we have stamps, and on the bottom additional stamps, and on this side actually are my mostly used washies. Okay, for journaling anyways. So I have 4 layers of that over there. Okay, the last card. Okay, it actually holds this is my embellishment card. Okay, so on top, okay, so this bins, okay, plastic bins, I actually got from a local Mr. DIY shop. Okay, so the one that I got this from is actually the one from Fisher Mall. It looks like the real IKEA thingy, but it's like a fourth of the price. It's really cheap. Okay, so this is where I put my different sticker packs. Okay, so it looks messy, but it's a mess that I know. Okay, so I can easily see, because with me, if I don't see it, it doesn't get used. Okay, so again, it has this removable cards in front. Okay, so which contains a variety of things. Like in this case, okay, this one has my very old Provocraft mega stamps. Okay, and then in the others are various, like in this case, my various metal embellishments, which I normally use. Mostly this is for release for scrapbooking. Okay, and then again on the second drawer is another set of 2 plastic bins like that. Okay, which also contains embellishments. Okay, and the same for the bottom one, where I can even hold on, need to remove this one. Okay, where I even have like my Prima flowers and other stuffies. And that was part 2 of my craft space tour. See you again next time as I show you the last crafty space I have in my home. After that, we will visit the Joyful Crafters Club Clubhouse. If you enjoyed what you've seen so far in my channel, I pray that you would consider subscribing and hit the bell button below so that you may get notified when new uploads or live streams come. Again, stay safe everyone! Bye!